Right, today we're going to be making a real favorite soup of mine, and it uses a super green which kind of goes rather underrated, collard greens. A lot of people think that you have to cook these for a long time for them to be really good, but actually most of the greens we get now are very tender, so they don't need to have a long cooking at all. But we're going to make them into a soup today, and that is kind of an ideal method to use them. So I just want to show you how to clean them. You just literally just pull that tough old stem out of there. Okay. Now I'm just going to roll them up and do them into a rough chiffonade. You've seen me do this before. I'm going to cut them across, to cut them into kind of handy bite-sized pieces. So just going to put in some olive oil. This is actually dried rosemary from my garden. If you've got fresh, you can put it like chop up a twig and put it in. Now this gives a fabulous flavor to the greens. So I'm just going to put in the onion. Right, and then I'm going to put in the carrot. I'm just going to put these in all together, all the vegetables. Sprinkle of salt, and then the potato. Right, now I'm going to mix it all in together. And let it cook until the onions are just soft. I was going to turn it down to medium low. Sprinkle a little bit more salt on that. Okay. Yeah, look at it. This is perfect. The vegetables are starting to soften and the onion has gone transparent. Now I'm going to put in the garlic. And just let it cook until I can just start to smell it, which will be in just about a minute or so. Then I'm going to start putting in the collard greens in handfuls. And turn in the next lot. This is just a small bunch of greens, you know. It's I'm just going to cook until they've all got a little bit of that color going. Then I'm just going to add water. You can add stock if you want to. You can add chicken stock, or if you're vegan you can add vegetable stock to this. Now I'm going to put in some just water. Just enough to cover the vegetables. We're just going to let this cook for bring it to a boil basically. And then I'm going to add some drained white beans. So let's just cover it up, let it boil. Now it's come to the boil. You can see it's just simmering away here. Now, one of the things that the rosemary does in this, it helps to give the soup kind of a meaty flavor, if you like, even though it's got not a bit of meat in it. So I'm just going to turn this down. It's really going quite strongly now. And I'm going to put in the white beans. These are just regular cannellini beans that have been rinsed and drained and rinsed. Okay. Now we literally just have to cook this until the beans and everything heat through, and that's kind of it. And as you can see, it's a nice thick vegetable soup.